think it was subject. Instead, he's like, blow the fucking face off that.
Our boys, the Marines go overseas. They get caught.
Oh, dude, if your girlfriend's a chia pet, dude, you don't fucking.
You don't want it.
I'll think of a Tamagotchi. The Tamagotchi gets dead. Yeah. Don't mix it up like that.
I saw the boys in the trailer hit square formation in down. What you do.
Yeah. Square formation.
It's counter charge. Square. That's what it tells you. That's how you see the circle. Square is square inside the circle. Now shoot it down. Yeah. Napoleon Thanksgiving movie. If this movie sucks,
It's not, dude.
it can't suck.
Ridley Scott.
It's got fucking.
Have you seen a bad movie with Joaquin Phoenix, by the way? I don't know of one.
Yeah, it'll be. Anyway, do yourself a favor. Go check out DJ Khaled and Napoleon trailer.
True. This Thanksgiving. Remember
Napoleon.
this for months. Forget the summer, dude.
Yeah.
Get out of the sun and just hold this in your head. This Thanksgiving, Napoleon Bonaparte.
What happened in Vietnam?
Yeah.
Because Vietnam, as you know, I'm breaking out my extensive knowledge, started from.
Today, a game that
Fucking
makes
go.
this sport what it is. A rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators. Ben Hill Griffin sexiest squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Hurricanes about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Florida's offense will have the football first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And, David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. It's Harris. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse? And do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this group, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And the Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There he goes. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Guys, let's chat about Florida. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
Well, that means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next up.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gator! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Miami's offense will have its first possession of the game. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
They came ready to play, guys. Offense goes right down the field on their first drive to score a touchdown. Now their defense is playing lights out. Second sack of this opening drive. And one thing this coach does a great job of, he gets his team ready to go, and you're seeing it here on the big stage.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Love the coverage, not giving up an inch defensively there. 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Looks it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Might be calling a hot route. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Unloads to the right. Touchdown, Florida! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message.
Turning it on! Gets it past the first down marker and still running. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. To the ground with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got the back over the middle. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his back in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
The Gators really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Oh, he's got some, just plowing ahead. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And when you get closer to this area near the red zone and closer inside the 5 like you are here, it's tough to throw certain routes, right? Like you need to throw those slants. You need to throw those fades. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands really, really quickly because you know you're going to get some pressure from that defense.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Gator! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you
Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He has 89 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Finds his tight end. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play-action fake. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football game.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got him downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. Gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's shot.
Man, get the fuck. Come on.
Defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Oh.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now.
So why do you
on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half. For them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now, trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
They're dealing with a second and long. Send the tight end in motion. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man on the right. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a second down play. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Canes.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. The 40. At the 20. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
The Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. Great move. Now he's got room. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch? And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Montgomery. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. We saw it right there.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a rhythm. To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many plays throughout this football game. They got to do a better job of protecting their guy.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
In these situations, third and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushes loose. Go get that QB.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience and bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And you got man-to-man coverage, you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route, he's going to be right there. But does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Shaw. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Catch in the middle, it's Harris. Not going to get there, not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Look out on the right. Past the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miami!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent.
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about...
Hello?
Good morning. My name is Charlotte. I'm with the Department of Veterans Affairs. I'm looking to speak with Charles Cox.
Yes, this is him.
Okay, before I go any further, I do need to verify some information, and that's to protect your privacy, also privacy of the law.
Marine Corps, or USMC, I think it was December 2006. December or January is when I graduated. Mhm. Yes, I was told that I was waiting for. So I called back. I was told that y'all couldn't get in touch with me. I called. So I had my appointment with my therapist. She told me that y'all couldn't get in touch with me. So I called the very next day, set up an appointment, and I was told to wait until it was confirmed by the VA and not to contact, whoever was in the civilian because the VA was paying for it. So I was under the impression I was waiting to figure out the rest or whenever there was a schedule. I wasn't aware that there was an attempt to try and make. I was just waiting on that, so I wasn't sure. So if I can make the schedule or whatever. The last time I talked to them, I was told that there was a request. There wasn't a schedule yet. Okay. I was just told it was going to take a while and just to wait for y'all to contact me and not to contact them. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I thought. Yeah. I was under the impression that the request had already been made. But all right. Yeah. I'd like to try and make an appointment. All right. I appreciate it. Bye. You too.
Everybody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Fires to the big fella. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Finds his man. It's Riley. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Riley. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. And the Gators have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with
Come on, man. Ain't nobody gonna grab him with an arm. Bullshit.
But this defense is taking some punches.
And with the closest guy
straight up bullshit. No goddamn well anybody gonna fucking just grab him, running through the hole like that.
You gotta get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
He's too big. Let's go.
He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than
Sure,
the
some
blunt one.
fuck shit's about to happen on defense. I guarantee it. I'll be surprised if we stop him.
He's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
Stop fucking up.
5-yard line.
Fucking do
And
something.
here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Bunch formation
Just
for
man it
these
up.
receivers.
That's the game. Man up. You beat us, but we man it up. It's coming too.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice.
Guarantee he ain't faster than
They
him.
have it out to the 44 with a first down.
No, he's not.
New set of downs after the completion.
It's wide receiver speed.
They keep it on the ground.
There we go.
Their friend. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Guys, let's look big picture Miami. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. A lot of those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time.
I really want to blitz this one.
To get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all off season, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
Yes, cover.
To make a better throw there.
Yes.
And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
Focus.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Okay, let's get this back. Come on now.
So this defense has
Back
to
on track.
protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's all. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Makes the grab on the left. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. The Gators headed quickly to the line. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. That's caught. It's shown.
That's a big boy.
Solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
The name of the game right now is getting yards and getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last 2 plays.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff to the lone back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Caught over the middle. It's Harris. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. NC State was far from the friendly confines of Carter Finley Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being winning. time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quarterback gets the first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's shot. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a heat.
Finally, get your fucking ass on the ground.
Back at the 43. The Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Yes.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start
What
to
a
the
game.
season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win.
What a
Is it
game.
perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's
He
what
got
you want
kicked
to
out
be.
again. He
I
got
think
knocked
if you're
out.
the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.